Real quick, which WWE celebration was better? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and we got poor man's Nexus. So badass. Nothing more badass than a bunch of dudes who bought masks for 99 cents and are jumping around in the ring like a bunch of monkeys. So badass. Just absolute rebels. I think I recognize one of the dudes because he was saying "yeah" a lot. I think Ryback's back, except way shorter. Ryback rules, yeah! Ah.
I don't give a damn about Alexa.
But I want to get these hands.
Retribution, you say? Okay, Akira Tozawa's ninjas are running wild on SmackDown. I think I would like the faction because the moment was actually pretty cool, except all the jumping around, acting like teenagers. That was freaking cringe. I hated that. But yeah, it's basically Nexus. The same thing, except it's worse because they don't look as good. They basically have no personalities. A bunch of people in masks looking like Akira Tozawa's ninjas. Horrible. Horrible. The moment itself was kinda cool, something different. But come on, I'm just glad Ryback's back, honestly. Yeah! And as my balls are drowning in sweat, let's start with our SmackDown review. The show kicks off with a Firefly Funhouse. Bray Wyatt blames Braun Strowman for Alexa Bliss. How could you let that happen, Braun? End this rivalry. End it. Please. Matt Riddle vs. Sheamus was kinda fun, something we never seen before, so I appreciate that automatically. And it was interesting. The match itself was fine, but what happened with Sheamus still confuses me. So basically, in the middle of the match, Chad Gable or Shorty G interferes and costs Sheamus the match. So even though he, I guess, tried to help Sheamus, he attacked Matt Riddle because, well, he's in a rivalry against Matt Riddle. Sheamus got angry, got a bro kick, and yeah, so Sheamus attacked a heel. It wasn't that confusing at first, but I guess after this show, you can consider Sheamus a tweener. I think that's how it's called when you're not a babyface, not a heel. I think that's pretty awesome. Then Sheamus confronts King Corbin backstage. Sheamus basically says, if that happens ever again, I'll beat the crap out of you. Interesting. Heel versus heel. Rarely happens in the WWE. Then we got the dirt sheet. Miz and Morrison are having some technical difficulties with the microphones again. They're going to give a platform to a victim. Mandy Rose's hair. Okay. 99.9% of it wasn't funny. And it lasted for way too long. I think like 5 or 4 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, then we got Sonya Deville. All three insulted Mandy Rose until we got Otis and Tucker. We got a little brawl, and that's how we got the main event of SmackDown. Yeah, not very exciting. They seriously need to split Miz and Morrison. I want to see John Morrison as a singles competitor, as a babyface actually. Then again, maybe they should wait for a crowd. I don't know, everything kinda feels wasted in the WWE right now. Imagine if CM Punk returns and there's no audience, no fans. Ugh. We got Cesaro versus Lindsay Dorado. I guess that was fine. And Cesaro won the match. We got The Fiend on SmackDown. That rarely happens. We got a full entrance, And after a commercial break, we saw Alexa Bliss in the middle of the ring. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. So basically, during the commercial, we got The Fiend, I guess. And Alexa decided to just get into the ring. I don't know. Anyway, The Fiend was about to do the same thing he did last week. But Alexa Bliss started... What? What is even happening right here? Anyway, we got Braun Strowman. He said, "Oh, you sick bastard. You sick psycho. I don't care about Alexa Bliss." Eek. That's rough. He doesn't care about Alexa Bliss. What a babyface. Alexa doesn't care either. You're pretty boring. As a champion and probably as a lover. I guess. I don't know, man. This whole rivalry sucks. I got tired of it. And the swamp match was horrible. Everything is just... I don't think it's... Maybe these segments are not necessarily bad, but I cannot get invested into Braun Strowman rivalry. Then we got Jeff Hardy versus King Baron Corbin. Not the first time we've seen it. And this actually led to, well, Sheamus interfering. We got a bro kick to Jeff Hardy, and this led to Sheamus versus King Corbin, which was actually pretty unique since we barely see any heel versus heel matches in WWE or even wrestling, so that was kind of weird. We see babyface versus babyface, but we never see heel versus heel matches, because people wouldn't have anyone to cheer for. But in this case, I mean, we don't have real fans, so who cares? Anyway, so we got Matt Riddle interrupting, he distracts King Corbin, and we got Sheamus winning the match. So it seems like Sheamus is a babyface right now. I mean, Matt Riddle was clapping for Sheamus, they fought some heels. Many people don't realize the last time we seen Sheamus as a babyface was like, man, has to be 2014, 13. I mean, ever since he came back with the Mohawk, when he attacked, I think, Ziggler? I don't remember who he attacked. He was a heel ever since then. So, yeah, I think I'm ready. And he needs to bring back his old theme song. We got Bayley and Sasha chatting with Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie all of a sudden feels like cheating is not okay. Let's ignore everything that happened in her career. Everything. Basically choosing who needs to be champion. Daniel Bryan B+, Randy Orton A+. All of that was okay. All of a sudden we got a change of heart for Stephanie. Anyway, she says, well, Sasha, you may face Asuka at SummerSlam, and Bayley, you are going to face anyone who wins that match on Monday Night Raw. Basically, in this match, we're gonna have all three brands. Battle Royal, the winner faces Bayley. I don't get it, honestly. Like, we don't have authority figures at all in anywhere. People are just making matches out of nowhere. I don't even know how who runs the show. We need general managers. But now, in this particular segment, we really need an authority figure. And we got Miz and Morrison versus Heavy Machinery. We've seen that already, I think, multiple times. And even if we did it, not something I care about for the main event of the show. We got it ending in no contest because we got Mandy Rose attacking Sonya Deville, we got a big brawl, it was basically chaos. But let's talk about the highlight of the show. We got Retribution scaring the crap out of Michael Cole and Corey Graves, cameraman, basically everyone, they attacked everyone. And again, it would be cool, I miss the Nexus, but these are just a bunch of cruiserweights with no personality so far, in masks, and they basically look like Akira Tozawa's ninjas. You know, on Monday Night Raw, I actually thought these people are Akira Tozawa's ninjas. I didn't even realize. So, it was bad. Even if they, had these costumes, if they acted a bit more serious, maybe it would be pretty alright. But now they were breaking the ring and jumping, screaming like a bunch of teenagers or monkeys, I don't know. It seems like one of these members is a woman, so that's pretty awesome. Something different in a faction. That's pretty okay. I just hope when they unmask themselves, it's something exciting, some actually charismatic people. It seems like it's basically that hacker storyline but changed. The hacker storyline is over. It never led to anything. So this is basically the same, but they never mentioned it for some reason. Thank you for watching the video, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.